Hi, Andrew here from The Investor's Way, and welcome to day 2 of my 30-day video challenge, where I am going to take on your questions and try and give you a response to really help with that ongoing knowledge when it comes to managing your money. And today I wanted to address, it's probably less a question and more a statement. It's something that people say to me all the time, which is that they've left looking after their money and their future wealth too late. And I guess there's two ways to respond to that. There's the short way, which is it's never too late, and then there's the more thorough response that people are really looking for, which is that it all depends on what it is you're trying to achieve and where you're at. So one of the first things that we look at is to make sure that there's some basic control over where your money is going. And for most people, that is a relatively new concept. Most people have heard about budgets and the type of things that need to be in budgets. I'm not a fan of budgets, so I quickly dispel the fear of a budget and suggest that there's other ways we can do that. And I use a bit of a money planner to help people just get an understanding of where their money's going. Once we've got an understanding of where it's going, then we know what we're playing with. And we can start looking at ways to put that money to wealth creation means, and that's when the fun really starts to begin. And by saying that, what I'm really saying is it's never too late, because with as little as $20 or $40 a week, you'll be surprised at what can be achieved as long as that money is being directed towards something that will increase your wealth. And there's multiple things that can do that, and I'm happy to share some thoughts on those in future videos, and I'm sure we'll get questions as to what are the best ways to invest my money. But first of all, we've got to make sure that we're getting control of it, we know where it's going, and we make sure that there's a little bit left over in order to be investing. And there's a trick there. It's always not what's left over. We've got to make sure that we direct that money with wealth creation in mind. And so we're trying to look after your future self and look after the scenario where you can no longer work. There will come a time where you're not going to be working, and you're going to want to be living and enjoying life in retirement, or even earlier than a retirement age. So in order to make that happen, we've got to take some steps now. So it's never too late, and I highly recommend that if that's something that you've been fearful of in the past, that this video can help dispel that, and we can look at ways to move you forward. And the first step obviously is to take control of where your money is going and understanding where that's going. So if you want any help with that, just leave me a comment and I'd be quite happy to send you some information. So my name's Andrew from The Investor's Way. I'm dedicated to your wealth. See you tomorrow.